That I know for a fact. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so we are actually
We
sorry.
lost volume. We lost your volume. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So we're actually gonna get started with our panel and we have the beautiful ladies who are going to get started.
Amen.
Jeannie.
I have the privilege of reading a portion, because you have to buy the book, of the foreword on this evening, written by yours truly. When you first meet the author, her strength is undeniable. But what happens when the strong one breaks? Sounds familiar? The dependable one, the encourager, the woman of faith who never seemed to waver. That is the story you hold in your hand, and it goes beyond a diagnosis. It reveals the unraveling of an identity built on silent suffering and the mistaken belief that being needed was the same as being loved. In the quiet of her bedroom, the weight of strength gave way to honesty of weakness, a place where many find themselves. Sometimes we in our own room, ladies, and we quiet and we don't realize we've isolated ourselves because we don't know how to deal with the thing that we are currently going through. So after writing the foreword, I realized that this book is for every woman who has been applauded for her strength, but was never asked, "Are you okay?" It
Mm,
is not just about a diagnosis, is what the foreword says, right? It's about identity and what happens when the strong one becomes a burden instead of a blessing. Hmm.
mhm.
What moved me the most about this story is that it gives you permission to rest and unravel all at the same time. No more silent suffering. So I encourage you to purchase the book if you have not, because it's her story, but to also see yourself and reflect and affirm and remind that you don't have to be the strong one all the time to be worthy of love. I get
Amen.
an amen.
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 So it
Amen.
leads me to question number one. Are you ready, Yvette? Sister
Yes,
Yvette?
I am ready.
Question number one is, who is the strong one? And why do you believe she needs a different kind of support right now?
Amen. You mentioned a lot. The strong one in this book is the woman who everyone leans on. She's the fixer, she's the giver, she's the dependable one, even when she's tired. Sometimes we can be strong by choice, or we just those the cards that's dealt to us, and we find ourselves in situations where we just have to be strong.